love or codependency? How can you tell the difference? All around you, you hear the words true love, soulmate, twin flame. These are all thrown around. And there is a common belief that you can only be happy if you find that right person to complete you. That love is a powerful drug you can't escape, but it is an intense, all consuming relationship. Truly love, or is it something else? And you may have heard the word codependency, especially if you hang around this community, but you may not know what it truly means at the end of the day. And how can you tell if your relationship is healthy or if you have what is referred to sometimes as a love addiction? What is codependency? The simplest explanation is that codependency is seeking love based on feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. A codependent partner, they look to their partner to repair their self-esteem and to complete their inner emptiness. And what ends up happening is the partner cannot be the person that they are. Instead, they are forced to fulfill a role that the codependent person has chosen for them. For example, to provide unconditional love and security. Yet there is never enough love. The codependent person, they will keep working and keep trying to please their partner to ensure that they get the love that they crave, but it's a self-perpetuating habit with obsessive thoughts and compulsive behaviors. And that is also why codependency is sometimes called relationship addiction or a love addiction. There are stages of this love addiction, and the very early stage of love addiction is similar to any romantic relationship, but there is an unusual amount of attention that is on the partner and a burning desire to please him or her. And this gradually progresses into this obsession where the codependent person begins to rationalize problematic behaviors in their partner. Healthy boundaries begin to become blurred, and the codependent person, they begin to withdraw from their friends and give up on the activities they used to love so that they can focus more on their relationship partners. So the middle stage of codependency is characterized by increasing efforts to overlook the problematic aspects of the relationship and the growing feelings of anxiety and self-blame and guilt in a codependent person. It causes their self-esteem to plummet, and they begin to compromise or make compromises to maintain that relationship, usually with a narcissist. And all the while, all of this resentment and anger and disappointment, it grows as the love addicted person tries to, and unsuccessfully, change their partner with manipulation, nagging, and blaming. So during this stage, a codependent person, they are apt to use addictive substances and behaviors to cope. So in the late stages of codependency, the emotions are running very high and they begin to take a toll on the codependent's physical health. Codependent people can suffer from a variety of stress-related disorders such as headaches, sleep problems, digestive issues, eating disorders, sciatica, allergies, and TMJ. Addictions and obsessive compulsive behaviors take a very strong hold, and feelings of anger, despair, and hopelessness are now growing. The key differences between love and codependency. Can you tell the difference? How do you tell the difference between healthy love and codependency? Most people experience a surge of emotions when they first fall in love with someone. However, in healthy relationships, this initial euphoria, it settles down into more of a calm, content feeling. With love addiction, the relationship is rooted in feelings of insecurity and low self-esteem, and this results in a codependent person losing a sense of themselves and focusing completely on the needs of their partner. And this can be very, very destructive. And you might argue that a certain amount of codependency is healthy, just like a certain amount of narcissism is healthy. And after all, isn't being in love about putting your partner first? And isn't the whole point of being in a relationship knowing that you have somebody by your side? So what if you're not completely independent anymore? The destructiveness of this codependency, of love addiction, it begins when there are elements of lack of self-esteem and that fear of abandonment, the fear of rejection. And in healthy relationships, there is self-assurance and there is trust, and you revel in your partner's love, but there is not a need to feel accepted or loved all of the time. It is extremely important for you to note that relationships are not all black and white, and people in codependent relationships do experience some benefits, but these benefits are usually very short-lived and overtaken by feelings of insecurity. So there are some strategies to overcome codependency, unlike, say, narcissistic personality disorder. And if you suspect that you are in a codependent relationship, so there are steps you can take to break this unhealthy cycle. And you can't be a people pleaser. You must understand that you cannot please everyone all the time, and that it is okay for your partner to feel disappointed or upset occasionally. And please don't feel guilty if you cannot always be there, say, for your loved ones. You must put yourself first. You must own your happiness, and your happiness should never depend on whether or not your partner is happy or not. Arguments are healthy in relationships, and when you disagree, walk away first. Let the dust settle and then discuss the problem rationally. And this is with a healthy partner, obviously not a narcissist. You must love yourself first. And the biggest issue is, the root issue with codependency is focusing too much on your partner. Yet you cannot be a good partner to your loved one if you don't love yourself first. Spend time with family and friends, adopting hobbies, embracing yourself, and not making your partner the center of your universe. Beware of abusive behavior, because people with love addictions often put up with all kinds of unhealthy behaviors, such as narcissistic abuse, cheating, physical and verbal abuse by their partners. And these individuals convince themselves that they can change their partner. And it is important for you to know that you can walk away or get support if you are in an abusive relationship. Get professional help. A therapist can help you understand your relationship and help you navigate your way out of codependency, as there is no shame in seeking help. Don't let a real or a perceived stigma against therapy destroy anything about you. Codependency is not true love. It is a love addiction that will destroy your relationship and you as a person. And by becoming aware of the pitfalls of codependency, you've already taken the first step towards a healthy relationship with a new partner. And now all you have to do is get the help that you need in order to recognize the love addiction in your relationship. My name is Sara Ann Brown, and this is Narcissistic Abuse 101.